Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Todd Sandel today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
The word cooperative means working together for a common purpose. At Actegra Cooperative, we are dedicated to supporting the success of our farmers and the health of our communities for generations to come. Rooted in our communities, Actegra strives to instill dedication, determination, and integrity in everything we do. And that includes inspiring the next generation of agricultural leaders.
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament.
Sioux Falls Roosevelt, the Rough Riders with Ismail, Goff, and in the backcourt, Nielsen and Garang, the forwards, Moko in the post, the starting five. For Sioux Falls Roosevelt, but Elijah Johnson, Memphis Bylander, Carson Hoynes, Taden Nave, and Jamray Tiger are the five that may come in. I don't know if they'll all be in at one time or not, but Roosevelt will run a fast-paced offense, maybe a little bit of run and gun. Mitch Baggerman is assisted by a host of others. In Sioux Falls Roosevelt, their starting lineups brought to you by Envirotech in Pierre. Let's hear from Envirotech, and we'll give you the Governor's starters. We've got game officials coming up as well. But we're Envirotech, and we're back in 30 seconds for Governor basketball.
Envirotech makes life a little bit simpler. No matter what the circumstances, no matter what is handed to you, Envirotech has you covered. One call is all it takes to have easy setup, easy pickup, and easy payment. Call Envirotech at 605-224-4804 or use their website to pay your bill online at envirotechwaste.com. Use their mobile app, Waste Connect. Check their website or receive a robocall for collection schedule because of weather or holidays. Envirotech has you covered.
Envirotech starting lineups for the Governors is what we've become accustomed to now. Luke Olson, the 5'11 junior in the backcourt, along with Cade Kaiser, the 6'2 senior. Dawson Getz, the shooter, obviously going to have a big game again tonight. 6'3" and a junior, and Miles Doyle, the 6'1 senior for the Governors, with Jet Zabel in the middle, the 6'5 senior. It's Olson, Kaiser, Getz, Doyle, and Zabel, along with Ty and Buss off the bench, Sawyer Sonnenschein, Eladio Simmental, Cooper Terwilliger, among others for the Pierre Governors. They're 10-9. The Rough Riders are 13-6. Of course, the Governors head coached by Brianna Kusler, assisted by Skip Kurth, Brevin Kaiser, Latrell LaRush, and Craig Ullman are Envirotech starting lineups. The other starting lineup is the name of today's game officials. They're brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Consumer Protection Division. Let's hear from them. And your law on the court is next in Governor basketball.
Every day you share personal information about yourself with others. You may write a check, charge fuel, rent a car, mail your tax return, schedule a doctor's appointment, or post something on social media. Each transaction may share some sort of personal information such as bank or credit card account numbers, social security numbers, name, address, or phone number. There are unscrupulous individuals, identity thieves, targeting these routine transactions trying to gain your information to commit fraud. If you think someone has
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet, or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit
of area high school sports on KGFX, drgnews.com, and the DRG News app. It's time for the pregame on KGFX.
Hey, welcome to Pierre, South Dakota. TF Riggs High School is the home of the Pierre Governors. They're getting ready to take on the Sioux Falls. What do we got tonight, Brock?
Roosevelt.
Sioux Falls Roosevelt. I think we've done every Sioux Falls team.
Rough Riders are in town tonight.
Brock Greenfield, Spencer Gosh, William Wilson back at the studio. Hey, guys, we want to make sure we thank our sponsors. Your pregame sponsor, Bank West. The South Dakota Office of Highway celebrates being a part of the team and reminds you that snow means slow. Drive the conditions this winter. Our keys to success coming on in just a little bit during the Bank West pregame show. Your starting lineups brought to you by Montana Dakota Utilities. Your game's officials brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection and the tip-off Dakota Mart in Fort Pierre. Your timeouts brought to you by Integra. Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Integra cooperative today. The halftime show, CHS River Plains, your postgame show, Family Dental of Pierre and Gettysburg. And the big play of the game will be brought to you by Brock Greenfield later on. And the player of the game is Bauman Lumber. Don't forget the Wagner Auto Sports Scoreboard. And, of course, our video sponsors, Bauman Lumber and also Venture Communications. We also want to make sure we thank Beck Motors, Bank West, Dakota Storm Roofing, Dairy Queen, Live Ticket, Overhead Tour, Ranky Gray Wealth Management, Avera Orthopedics, Capital City, Ford, Lincoln, Toyota, Kruger Contracting, Century Business Products, Brittany Schaffelbein Agency, thank you. And, of course, Dakota Mark, Fisher Rounds Insurance, Real Estate, First Dakota National Bank, May Adam Law Firm, American Bank and Trust, Pierre Regional Airport, Nystrom Electric Contracting, Access Health, the Corner Station in Pierre, Black Hills Federal Credit Union, and Avera Health. Don't forget our friends over at the Oahe Federal Credit Union, TMA, Kathy Sonnenschein Properties, Sonnenschein Properties, Xander Auto Parts, Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, Lariat Lanes, Ramcota Hotel and Conference Center, Birding Electric, Bauman Lumber, and Wagner Auto. Again, guys, couldn't do it without these sponsors. It's huge. And do us a favor, swing in and say, hey, We really appreciate you guys sponsoring and bringing us the girls' games and boys' games, just supporting Governors Athletics throughout the season. Again, we got a great one in store for you tonight. It's going to be the Pierre Governors looking to put a capstone here tonight, 13-6 against the Sioux Falls Roosevelt, 4-15. Right now, Pierre is ranked number 5, and wins are only help at this particular time of the year. We're going to send it back to the studio for 3 minutes. When we come back, we'll have more of your Bank West pregame show right here on your sports leader, the DRG Media Group Sports Network.
Now's your chance for a great deal on smoking fast fiber internet from Venture Communications. Upgrade to the speed you need, up to 1 gig. And with whole home Wi-Fi included as part of your service, experience no-lag gaming, your favorite music, web surfing, HD video streaming, and connect to the latest smart devices. If you're ready for an upgrade, call or visit Venture Communications online. Now's your
Allied Plumbing and Heating is your contact for business, farm, commercial, and residential plumbing needs located in Pierre. No job is too big or small for Allied. Put our over 50 years of experience to work for you. At Allied Plumbing and Heating, the only surprise we want for our customers is how fast they get the job done. That's why we offer free estimates on every single service, no hidden charges. Give them a call today at Allied Plumbing and Heating. Remember, you can rely on your allies.
You asked for it. Nonstop flights between Pierre and Minneapolis. Now you can book nonstop flights from Pierre to Minneapolis and Denver on Denver Air Connection. 1-hour flights on 50-passenger jets with fares starting at just $119 one way. Seats are limited and restrictions apply. Business, pleasure, a game, a winter getaway. It's easy when you fly from Pierre. Visit DenverAirConnection.com/Expedia to book your trip today. Skip the drive. Fly from Pierre Regional Airport. Minneapolis flights begin November 30th.
This is for all you DIY customers out there. All 9 Rosenberg locations are offering 15% off You Can Do It promotion on residential riding lawnmower belts, blades, and home maintenance kits now through May 15th, 2024. Rosenberg Implement wants all their DIY customers to feel confident and prepared for the upcoming mowing season with the maintenance parts you need to get your equipment in shape. Take advantage of Rosenberg's DIY promotion and save 15% on riding lawnmower belts, blades, and home maintenance kits now through May 15th, 2024. Some exclusions do apply.
Dano's Marine in Fort Pierre is your one-stop shop for all things boats and watercraft. They are your local Vexus and Alumacraft boat dealer, some of the best boats on the water. Dano's also offers a full line of services to maintain your boat out of the water so you can enjoy more time on the water. Their certified technicians proudly service Yamaha, Mercury, and Everroot motors. Stop in today to visit about your next watercraft. Dano's Marine, proud sponsor of Pierre and Fort Pierre athletics and events.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union.
You share personal information about yourself with others. You may write a check, charge fuel, rent a car, mail your tax return, schedule a doctor's appointment, or post something on social media. Each transaction may share some sort of personal information such as bank or credit card account numbers, social security numbers, name, address, or phone number. There are unscrupulous individuals, identity thieves, targeting these routine transactions trying to gain your information to commit fraud. If you think someone has stolen your identity, contact Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986.
And again, is the law on the court? We've got Eric Dunst, Corey Elson, and Kim Zimmerman. I'm pretty sure Kim has refereed a few of my games back when I was in high school.
He's been around a lot of years, for sure.
We're not saying he's old, but him and Jesus were on a first-name basis.
and I apologize. I apologize for my handwriting, but it's Edson, I believe. That's what they had written down when I went to the scorer's table. So Corey Edson.
You first rules of radio, Brock. They don't know.
I just wanted to give him credit where credit was due.
Touche. There's a few people that don't. But yeah, the good old days of radio when you used to be able to go call a game, and you might not even be calling the same game that's on the floor, but at the end of the day, the people were still entertained. Right on. We all knew that couple that bring radios to the games and listen while you're trying to broadcast. So they were really trying to make sure it was accurate for just them. Again, a great one in store for you here tonight. So taking a look at how these two teams match up during your keys to success. Right now, the Pierre Governors, every game, they're averaging about 50 points per game. They're allowing defensively around 42 if you round up points per game. So positive of around 9 points. Sioux Falls Roosevelt right now, they are scoring about 36 points per game, and they're allowing 48.4 points per game. So we've got a negative 12.3 deficit. And again, that will always be in the event that you have you're under a 500 season as Sioux Falls Roosevelt is. Taking a look at competitions that would be somewhat close to try to paint the picture before the picture gets painted. Rapid City Stevens, Pierre lost to them by 28. Sioux Falls Roosevelt only lost by 17. Talking about Rapid City Central, Pierre won by 12. Sioux Falls Roosevelt won by 10. Watertown, the Lady Governors go into Watertown and take them on 24-point win there, where Sioux Falls Roosevelt lost by 25. So certain games, hit or miss, they compare very, very close. Other than their games that they don't compare very well at all.
And, of course, we don't know whether there were injuries that might have played into some of that or what have you. So
sicknesses, absolutely. I mean, you take a look at that Aberdeen Central game. They both won by 10 against Aberdeen Central, right? A 9-10 team. But then you throw it into a different direction. Brookings, Pierre wins by 22. Sioux Falls lost by 6. So, again, welcome to girls basketball, right? I mean, it's if you're on, you're on. If you're not, you're not. We'll see how the contest goes here this evening. I'm going to send it back to the studio for another 3 minutes when we come back. We'll have more of your Bank West pregame show right here on your sports leader, the New York Media Group Sports Network.
From the early...
When you're thinking of a new or used car, motorcycle, pickup, or RV, think of us. We make all sorts of vehicle loans. We can set you up with payments that fit your budget. So if you have getting some new wheels in mind, stop by and see us. We'll get you the right loan. Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. We're big on you.
We're small enough to know your name, but we're big on you.
Dimmick Cheese has been making handmade artisan cheese for over 90 years and has over 25 flavors of cheese. Stop by the store for sampling of all the cheeses. The store also offers several South Dakota made products. And at the store, find Remedy Brewing on tap. Dimmick Cheese offers gift boxes and fundraisers are available. To find out more, go to the website dimmickdairy.com or call 605-928-3833. And don't forget to check your local grocery store for their premium cheeses and cheese spreads. Dimmick Cheese.
Scott Darnell with Lee Real Estate in Pierre is ready to help you find your dream home. There are 10 things you need to do to buy or sell your home. Number 1, call him at 605-220-2676, and he'll handle the other 9. As your resident realtor on a bike, he will make buying or selling your home feel like a walk in the park, not an Ironman triathlon. Find him on Facebook or email scott@LeeRealEstatePierre.com. Lee Real Estate and Scott are proud sponsors of Central South Dakota Youth Sports and Events broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Titan Machinery is actively hiring service technicians to our Case IH team in Highmore, Miller, and Pierre. Whether you are an experienced technician or looking to start your career, Titan has a spot for you. Earn a competitive pay with the potential to make upwards of 6 figures. Titan Machinery offers company HSA and 401k contributions, free single health care, and a generous tool allowance. For more information, log into titanmachinery.com/careers or contact Titan Machinery, your Case IH dealer, at 701-356-0130.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota. Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people...
All right, welcome back here. Once again, Tina Briggs High School, the Stadium on the Hill up here in Pierre, South Dakota. Again, the Sioux Falls Roosevelt Rough Riders in town tonight to take on the Pierre Governors. Let's take a look at how the standings are right now. So tonight is the final night for a lot of teams. The problem will be Sturgis Brown still has 2 games to go, including tonight, and they are knocking on the door at 17th. So they're at 17th place right now. As we take a look, the top 16 will move on to the SODAC 16, obviously, as region play doesn't exist in the AA realm. Right now, the way the rankings go, it's O'Gorman, then Mitchell, then Brandon Valley, Sioux Falls Jefferson, and Pierre TF Riggs. After that, it's Spearfish, Harrisburg, Rapid City, Stevens, Sioux Falls, Washington, and Aberdeen Central to close out the top 10. There in 16th place is Sioux Falls Roosevelt. Tonight is a must-win situation. Even if they win, it's not a guarantee that they will be in, as Sturgis Brown knocking on the door at 17th place. They've got 2 games left. Both teams are under 500. So Brookings at 6-2, Yankton at 4-14. So Sturgis Brown has a good chance of increasing that PowerPoint ranking. A loss tonight for Sioux Falls Roosevelt would likely close the door. Again, depending on how Sturgis Brown does throughout. So right now, if you were to end the season today, right now, before all the games are played, and this is hard to do, but we're just going to say where we're at right now. Here would host number 12, Huron, right here at CF Riggs. Currently, that is the way things are set up right now. Well, we don't know if they're going to host. Actually, SODAC 16 was a neutral location, isn't it?
I don't think it is this year. I think they're going to that next year based on what I just gathered last weekend.
For AA.
Or maybe it is. Maybe it's vice versa. I think you're right. I think it is neutral site right now, and next year they're going to the higher seat.
They're going to go to the higher seat. Okay.
That's right.
All right. So we'll see where the neutral site is, but nonetheless, the hometown team would be Pierre TF Riggs, as they are the top number 5 seed. And, then it's winning in. You go to the state championship, the big show. Nothing new for this Pierre Governors team. What I like about the Governors is if you break down their position and their scores throughout, they have had close games, -2. They only lost to Mitchell by 1 point. That is a heartbreaking game, but 1 point. So they're at striking distance with every other team. So expect this Pierre Governors team to do well at state.
Well, the last time we were on the air, when O'Gorman came to town, we talked about how last year they gelled at the right time, put together a nice run at the end of the season, ended up in 2nd place. And they have a lot of those girls back, and they've got another year under their belt. So this is the time of the year to gel and put it all together and see if you can't make a deep run into the tournament again this year. So they're well poised to do that.
Well, I tell you what, folks, we're going to send it back to the studio for another 2 minutes. When we come back, we'll talk starting lineups right here on your sports leader, the DRG Media Group Sports Network.
Do you dream?
For over 130 years, Bank West has earned long-term customer relationships by continually adapting to current customer needs while never losing touch with its South Dakota roots. With all our branches and our corporate offices firmly rooted in South Dakota, you can count on Bank West for solutions and service backed by hometown values. We've been there and we'll be there. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed. Learn more at bankwest-sd.bank. Member FDIC.
Synergy Sign Company, the area's newest sign company in Platte. We offer signage solutions for your business, from custom signs and banners to digital displays, autographics, and more. We'll help your business create a memorable impression. Synergy Sign Company, from custom signs to digital displays. Give us a call at 605-337-2686 or visit us online at synergysignco.com.
At Jan Bussey Ford and Highmore, they've been building partnerships for life by treating customers right, offering a low-pressure sales process, no haggling over price, passing low overhead savings on, and providing a Ford-certified service department fixing it right the very first time. If you're looking for a new Ford, a quality pre-owned vehicle, a new or used ATV, or a trailer, stop by Jan Bussey Ford and Highmore and experience the difference.
Jan Bussey Ford, building partnerships for life.
Briggs Trucking and Construction in Fort Pierre provides quality freight transportation services, cargo hauling, excavation, and demolition services. They also specialize in dirt and gravel work for everything from commercial work to new construction. Briggs Trucking and Construction will haul everything from light poles to farm and agricultural supplies. The bigger the job or the bigger the load, the better, as that is where their expertise really shines. Contact Briggs Trucking and Construction at 605-280-2848 or email them at cbriggs25@pi.midco.net to visit about your next project.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
She's a senior forward, and she tops out at 6 feet tall. Morgan Johnson, a junior guard, 5'9", and Aubrey McCall, a junior forward at 5'11". Sorry, with that, we're going to take a break as we pause for a moment to hear the world's greatest song. Back in 2 minutes, right here on KGFX.
Graham Tire of Pierre is your premier hometown shop, specializing in tires to fit vehicles, from ATVs to large farm equipment and everything in between. At your tire store next door, you can find a plethora of brand name tires that range from 4 to 10 ply and much more. Our highly skilled technicians can handle brakes, heating, and air conditioning. Call us today at 224-8643 or visit us at grahamtire.com. Graham Tire is a proud sponsor of Pierre and surrounding communities' local activities.
With our new online loan application, you can go to our website and apply for a loan when it's most convenient for you. We make getting loan approval fast and easy. Our local lenders are available to assist you if you have any questions. We make it pain-free to get that loan you've been wanting. We're an equal housing lender. Oahe Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union since 1955. Federally insured by NCUA.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
John Hoffman Electric is your neighborhood electrical service contractor, and so much more. No job is too big or too small for our team of professionals. We pride ourselves on keeping up with new technologies, such as Aerial, an augmented reality visual tool used to customize and experience a finished space before breaking ground. So whether you're building new or renovating a home, farm, or commercial space, let John Hoffman Electric light the way. John Hoffman is a proud sponsor of all local activities broadcast on Live TV. Ticket TV.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Harry, a 5'8 senior, Reese Terwilliger, a 5'11 senior, and Graceland Taylor, a 5'5 junior.
That's a look at your Montana Dakota Utilities starting lineups as we get ready for the tip-off here coming shortly. Tip-off brought to you by Dakota Mart of Fort Pierre, and we will have that for you when we after this message from Dakota Mart.
Welcome to Dakota Mart in Fort Pierre. Check out their selection in the meat, produce, and deli departments and hardware, and all throughout the store. They have the freshest and best quality in the area. If you don't see what you need, just ask. Their friendly staff is more than happy to help in any way possible. For any gathering, large or small, Dakota Mart is there for you. Special orders and requests also. Smart grocery shopping takes a little TLC. Dakota Mart in Fort Pierre. Thrifty, local, and convenient.
Hey, Dakota Mart, Fort Pierre again. Thank you for sponsoring the tip-off. As right now, public address going for the Governors. Brock Sanu tonight. Pep band out. Oh, you can't hear me?
Sorry, I can't.
The pep band.
I know you're sitting right next to it.
Yeah. And you need to turn your headset up?
Yeah, that'd be great. Last time we were here, the band wasn't in the house, and tonight they're sitting about 25 feet from me, and I'm getting full benefit of that in my right ear for sure.
So tonight, when your wonderful wife says you never listen to her, you have a reason.
Well, my ears would be ringing.
We're going to go center court as it looks like Asifa. Elizabeth Asifa will go up. She is a 6-footer. I'm assuming Reese Terwilliger, the 5'11". No.
Ooh,
yes.
Ryan.
No, it's going to be Ryan Berry, the 5'8 senior. Again, going up against Elizabeth Asifa. Oh, boy. Here we go. Center circle. And the ball is up, and it's going to be controlled by Sioux Falls Roosevelt.
That's Aubrey McCall handling the tip.
And back now for Brooklyn Cole. Now into the hands of Cousins. Cousins is going to drive in. No relation to Kirk. Nice pass to the inside. Put up and good. Morgan Johnson for 2. And it's a 2-0 lead for Sioux Falls Roosevelt.
Ryan Berry brings the ball up.
Berry with it. Dupree trying to get open. She does. They're not going to give her an inch of it. Back over to Dupree inside. Is Terwilliger up and off the glass and good.
Nice inlet there.
2-2 on your Wagner Auto scoreboard. All tied up again, just underway. We are about a minute in. And a little bit of control issues. Great bounce passes the Riggs. Riggs gets the ball. Putting it up there is going to be Elise Christopherson. And she puts it up good for 2, and she'll go to the line for the old-fashioned 3-point opportunity.
That was Graceland Taylor coming up with the loose ball and feeding her teammate.
Foul's going to go against Brooklyn Cole. It's going to be her first team foul. Christopherson's up, no good. Rebound's going to come down to number 31, Aubrey McCall, and back the other way for Sioux Falls Roosevelt. And over to the left side, Johnson tries to dribble in, and they're going to say she's going to travel. As right there on the defense was Elise Christopherson looking for the jump ball situation. But she fell and got called for the turnover. 4-2 the score in favor of Pierre. As Berry brings it up. She'll kick it off down to the hands of Christopherson. She dribbles up top of the key. Bounce pass to Dupree. Dupree inside there to Terwilliger. Fighting her way to the basket. She's going to get blocked.
Terwilliger did a heck of a job getting the inside position there, but then she got swatted from behind.
Block is going to go for McCall. As Cole with it now is going to kick it off over to Cousins. There is McCall. Back up top. It's Asifa. Wow, deep three-pointer. Bank shot. Morgan Johnson. Rebound's going to come down to Berry. Ryan Berry's first rebound of the contest. Again, 4-2 still the score. It's going to be a reach-in foul. That one will go against Cousins. Brooklyn Cole, that'll be her second. So she'll come out, and it looks like Olsen will come in.
Susan Olsen, a junior guard, 5'8", replaces Cole.
Blake Bradfield wants to keep his starter fresh. Out of foul trouble. Barry step back two, as their toes were right there on the line. And it's a 6-2 ball game in favor of the Governors. 6 minutes to go in the first. Full court press on. Steal for Taylor. Gets it up to Dupree. Dupree puts up the layup and good. Whistle and a timeout as Sioux Falls Roosevelt wants to talk things over. Tegra brings you your timeout. Takers ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your lookalike Tegra Cooperative today. 8-2. Here on top. Back in 30. I'm KGFX.
Give it off to Cisse, gliding to the basket. Out to 3J Hayes. Good. And Eric Glenn wants to stop the music.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union.
Well, I think they're going to say she stepped out of bounds as Cousins tries to go coast to coast with it on the full court press. He gets a little too close to the green, and another turnover for Sioux Falls Roosevelt. 3 now for them, none for Pierre at the moment. Dupree's going to dribble it to the inside, back up. There's Christopherson, looks over to Barry. Barry, she'll dribble up to the free throw line, back out to Terwilliger. She'll put it down on the ground. Back over to Christopherson, now up top. Dupree, left side, she goes baseline, loses control, and there's the first turnover for the Governors.
I'm going to try to pay attention. Pierre showed the same press the last time, and then it was just kind of a token press as they dropped back, but then they went with the half-court trap in the corner. So let's see if they're going to push the press a little bit more here, or if they're going to drop back.
Cole comes back in for Johnson as Roosevelt inbounds the basketball into the hands of Olsen. Olsen, gets tipped around by Christopherson, but Olsen will regain it for the Rough Riders. Cousins tries to get it inside. This time a steal for Ryan Barry. Dupree with it now over to the right side. She'll dribble it inside, picks it by Terwilliger, back out. Christopherson looked for it, didn't take it. Barry. Back over to Terwilliger. Terwilliger, there's Dupree. She wanted it. Back over to Terwilliger. Terwilliger's going to make a move. Baseline above the glass and go. Terwilliger, 4 points on the night. 10-2 to score in favor of Pierre with 4:45 to go. And the ball on the ground. Cole finally finds somebody. And like that, Aubrey McCall going to stick her hand in the face of Ryan Barry. Get called for the foul, her first. Who knew you couldn't stiff arm in basketball?
There was a sub, and I'm trying to spot who it was. Oh, McCall is on the bench now. Barry brings it up.
Barry with it, kicks it off into the hands of Taylor. That is Taylor. Hey, there's put up by Reese
Terwilliger with another 2. That time a left-handed little baby hook.
Oh.
I don't know if she had established herself on the...
She did. Oh, she established herself on this side of the court, but you're allowed 1 foot back, aren't you?
Right.
Yeah, she didn't put 2 feet back. So, I don't know about that one, but again, hey, literally get paid to be armchair quarterback. As Barry gets it over to Dupree.
12-2 now the score. Sorry.
No, you're good. All the way back over Dupree. Wide open right corner. No good. Rebound comes down to the Rough Riders.
Brooklyn Cole tracked that one down. Long rebound.
We got a whistle and a foul as Zimmerman's going to call Christopherson for her first. Do you have Kim Zimmerman's phone number we could give to everybody?
I do not.
Well, maybe you would.
He's been around. He's, like you said, he was roughing my games when I was in high school, and that takes us back to the early to mid-90s.
He may not have lost any more hair, but he sure didn't lose the color either. Put back 3 opportunities for the Rough Riders can't get it to go. Terwilliger with the rebound, pushes it up. Back the other way is Dupree on the right side. Back up top, there's Barry. Barry to Dupree. Barry up top, she'll dribble it in, throw one just short of the free throw line, and Terwilliger on the rebound. Second chance opportunity here for the Governors as they try to extend their 10-point lead. Back into Terwilliger, back out. It's a three on the way for Taylor. Oh, in and out, no good. Nice looking set shot there, just comes up a little bit empty. Rebound comes down to Susan Olson. That's going to be her second rebound of the night. As Cousins has it for the Rough Riders, tries to dribble it in. That ball is loose. I don't know what's going on. Three on the way this time. No good. Rebound comes down. What do we got? I have seen so many Rough Riders on the floor tonight, and it's not because I don't want to say it that way. They've just lost their footing. Did they give somebody a foul? I don't think so. I don't know what he called. He said something about being on the ground, but anyway, Rough Riders, toes on the line, three, no good. Rebound comes down to Barry. Ryan Barry second. Terwilliger, nice bounce pass inside to Barry, to Richter. Richter puts it in for two. 14-2 now on your Wagner Auto scoreboard, going coast to coast, and a whole lot of contact there for a no call. It's going to be deflected off of Terwilliger, they're going to say, and the Rough Riders will hang on to it. I think the referee is reminding the two taller girls to calm down a little bit. Dribbling it into the inside, deflected, almost taken away by Richter. It's a no avail. The pass would have been errant had Richter not gotten her hand on it, as the intended receiver, so to speak, was heading toward the basket. She had just broken that direction. Three, put up no good. Rebound's going to come down to Terwilliger. She fights Barry for it. I guess Barry's going to get it. They both brought it down. Yeah, now Dupree for three. Boom, she's got it. Grace Richter did a nice job of tracking that pass down and then found the open Dupree out there on the wing. Hank Tager brings you your timeout, says Coach Bradfield for Sioux Falls wants to talk things over. Hager's ahead to maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Hank Tager Cooperative today. Back in 60 seconds right here on KGFX.
At Ringneck Energy, their mission is to produce renewable energy that adds value to grain and livestock production, enhances the income of their investor partners, and provide a safe, rewarding work environment. Located at 901 Redwood Avenue in Oneida, South Dakota. Call 605-945-6900 or check ringneckenergy.com. A proud supporter of local schools and wishes all students the best of luck in all their activities during the school year, creating economic opportunities in our community.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Welcome back to the Oahu Federal.
Out of the Hank Tager timeout with it now is going to be Johnson. She'll kick it off into the hands of Cousins. Cousins back inside Johnson. She'll try to force it to Asifa. Asifa's going to go out of bounds. Another turnover now for the Rough Riders as the Governors will inbound. What is that, about 6 turnovers? Did you look? No. That's 6. Yeah, you nailed it. Your memory, I'll tell you what there, Dustin Hoffman. 17-2, the score with a $138. Terwilliger back out. It's Barry up top. Dupree, wide open three. No good. Rebound's going to come down to Roosevelt. That's Susan Olson tracking that one down. It's her 4th rebound of the night. She's got 4 of the 7 for the Rough Riders. She was not one of their starters. Deep three-pointer again, bank shot, no good. By Johnson, rebound's going to come down to Terwilliger. As Barry wants to run with it. He needs help. Skip pass backside, Dupree. Now it's Richter. There's Barry. Perry gets it over to Dupree, back to Perry, and now Richter. Trying to move that defense. Oh, she had Reese inside. Back over Richter. There's Dupree. Dupree's going to dribble it in. Back out Richter.
10 seconds on the shot clock now.
Reese Terwilliger with it now. Kicks it out. Christopherson for three. Front of the rim, no good. Rebound's going to be saved by Sioux Falls Roosevelt.
Brooklyn Cole brings it up. And tries to go coast to coast. Rebound pulled down by Elise Christopherson. Hits Lennox Dupree on the fast break. And now it's 21-2. 19-2. They got that up there in a hurry. Holy cow. Shot clock now off as there are 16 seconds on the board.
The Rough Riders with the ball now.
Bravo.
Oh, another turnover.
How many steps? That was Morgan Johnson getting called for the turnover.
7 turnovers now for the Rough Riders.
19-2 as Barry brings it up.
10 seconds. That's all they got. Dupree. Right side, Barry. 5 seconds, 4. Back over to Dupree. Wide open left corner.
Exclamation point. 22-2 here at the end of the first quarter.
On your Wagner Auto scoreboard. We'll be back in 60 seconds on your sports leader, the DRG Media Group Sports Network.
Riverview RV Park overlooks Lake Sharp on the Missouri River. They have all the amenities from full hookups, laundry, showers, dog park, play area, and free Wi-Fi. There's no need to drive across the country. When here in central South Dakota, you can find some of the best fishing and the most spectacular sunrises and sunsets. Call us today at 605-280-6266 or reserve your next camping spot online at briggsrvpark.com. Make Riverview RV Park your home away from home experience.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Welcome back to the Oahu.
Here after 1 as the Lady Governors will get the ball to start off the second quarter. Barry has it. Kicks it up top. There's Christopherson. There's Dupree. She goes baseline. Nice bounce pass to Williger. Williger kicks it back out. There's Taylor. Dupree now over to the left side. She'll dribble it in. Pull up a jumper. No good. Terwilliger back up off the glass and good.
Terwilliger muscled it up. I watched her, and she did a great job anticipating where that rebound was going to come down.
Reese Terwilliger, 8 points now on the night. 24-2 the score. Ball, nice pass to the inside as Emma Adams puts up the Rough Riders' second basket of the night.
Adams is a sophomore at 5'11". She gets first action here in the second quarter as she started this quarter.
Perry with an L for the Governors. Puts it off to Taylor. Taylor's going to dribble it to the free throw line. Back out Perry as they quickly pass it over to Christopherson. Perry, now Taylor. Taylor, nice move to the inside to open it up. Off the glass, can't get it to go. She'll get her own rebound and be fouled in the process.
Terwilliger tapped that as she didn't have a shot at corralling it, but did a nice job to keep the ball alive.
And like that, Brooklyn Cole's going to pick up her third, so she will come out. And in for her is going to be number 21, Susan Olson. So the Governors will inbound underneath their own basket. Ball gets loose, and it goes out of bounds. It'll stay Governor basketball, so they'll inbound now in front of the Rough Riders basket.
By the way, Caitlin Dewing also in the game for the Rough Riders. She's a sophomore, and she's 6 feet tall. They've got a lot of height. And
Reese is still putting up almost has a double-digit score in the first half. Taylor now with it, kicks it off over to Barry. Barry up top. There's Christopherson, now Taylor. Back inside. Reese Terwilliger back out. Wide open Barry for three. Back of the rim, no good. Dupree's going to try to tip it out. And to the hand of Taylor, but Taylor can't quite get there. And it will be Rough Rider ball. 24-4 this score on your Wagner Auto scoreboard in favor of Here with 6:25 to go here in the second. Rough Riders with the ball now as it is Olsen to push. She kicks it up to Rose. And how about a steal for Dupree? 8th turnover of the night now for Roosevelt. Dupree tries to put it up. No foul. She goes to the floor hard. Rebound's going to end up in the hands of Emma Adams.
To me, like Dupree went off with the wrong foot. Hey, there's a bank shot from up the top of the key.
Olsen puts one in from downtown, but the bank is closed at 8:30. 5:49 to go. A whistle and a timeout as it's Coach Beba to talk things over. 30-second timeout again. Egg Taker brings you your timeouts. Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's potential straight from the start. Contact your local Egg Taker Cooperative today. 24/7 back in 30 on KGFA.
DRG Media Group Sports is the official voice of the Pierre Governors.
Knowles wants to run again, and he's got room. 40, 30, foot race to the 10, 5, and a touchdown. Pierre will come back and set up Avery Kaiser on the outside left through the block, and that's down.
The official voice of the Pierre Governors, River 92.7, and also at the River 92.7 page of the DRG News app, brought to you by Golden Buffalo and DRGnews.com.
Welcome back to the Oahu.
4-7 the score here in Pierre as the Governors on top of Sioux Falls Roosevelt. 5:46 to go here in the second. Barry kicks it off over to Richter, back to Barry. Barry inside to Richter. She makes a nice cut, but she's going to lose it. Steele gets credited to Olsen.
Susan Olsen has been exactly where she needs to be several times here tonight.
So the Rough Riders try to make it work. Rose. Nothing inside. Barry on great defense in there. And now we got a whistle and another turnover as Caitlin Dillon takes too many steps before she puts the ball down. 24-7 the score. Pierre on top. Sioux Falls Roosevelt, 5:17 to go here in the second. Barry has it up top, looks at the cutter. Not there. Back to Richter. Taylor cuts this time, or Richter cuts this time. Back to Christopherson. It's going to be deflected out of bounds. They're going to say stays. Pierre ball.
I think if there was a replay on that, you'd see that it probably glanced off to Williger's fingers. I thought that. And then the way she reacted, going after it hard, I think they got away with that.
Christopherson up top. Back over now into the hands of Richter. Richter to Taylor. Now Christopherson. There's Terwilliger. Terwilliger back over into the hands of Richter. Terwilliger now. Up with it, goes with the power move, and they're going to say jump ball.
I think McCall had pretty good defensive position, but it looked like Caitlin Doon probably got her with the body.
So possession arrow in favor of the Rough Riders. They'll get it back over to Olsen now as she'll bring it up for Sioux Falls Roosevelt. Richter on defense. Boy, she's fast. Now into the hands underneath. It's McCall. McCall loses it. They're going to go to the turf. The Williger was able to wrap it up. Possession arrow this time in favor of the Governors. Looks like Dupree's going to come back into the game. Was hoping to see her. Not just to make sure she was okay. It looks like she is. She's coming back in. 24-7 the score on your Wagnerano scoreboard. 4:38 to go here in the second as Barry brings it up. Now for Pierre. Christopherson on the right side. It's Barry up top. She'll dribble it in right side. Nice bounce pass. Williger, power move. Can't get it to go. She'll come down to the rebound, but then they'll wrap it up.
3 jump balls in 3 consecutive possessions.
So we've got number 31 coming out and number 35. That's Schluter.
Another 6-footer. She's a senior. Lauren Schluter.
Pass to the inside, back over, it's Olsen. Olsen floats it up to Schluter. Schluter is going to lose it as Christopherson gets credit for the steal. 24-7 still to score. Here on top, 4:09 to go here in the second.
Well, I haven't been keeping track, but that's got to be at least 10, I'm going to say 11 turnovers.
And they're going to get Reese Terwilliger on the foul. She put a shoulder into the other girl, and that other girl went... let's say she was hit hard enough that she knows what the water temperature is at the Y. It's going to be Rough Riders inbound underneath the Governor basket. Full court press on by the Lady Governors as Olsen has it to bring it across. Tipped by Dupree, but Olsen regains control. He shoves it off into the hands of Dewan. Schluter. Inside goes Dewan. Rhodes. Or sorry, yeah, Dewan.
Doing work.
England Dewan trying to get it done. We're here all week, folks.
And there's...
What did they call it? Jump ball?
Jump ball, yes, sir.
On the rebound. All right. Possession arrow was in favor of Pierce, so they'll get it. Barry over to the left side. 3. Oh, in and out. No good. Ball's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say last touched by Roosevelt. Buried inbound now for the Governors. Richter's going to split out over to the wide open inside is Reese Terwilliger, puts it in good for 2 more.
Terwilliger hits that one from about 10 feet, and that ends the scoring drought. It had been stuck at 24-7 for a couple minutes.
Well, Olsen to bring it up. Kicks it off into the hands of Dewan. And hey, how about Barry on the deflection? But Roosevelt. Richter, hey. Now it's going to be a steal for Terwilliger as it comes back the other way for the Govs. Back over to Dupree for 3.
By the way, I got that wrong. That was Taylor.
Back of the rim, no good. As the ball comes down to Brooklyn Rose, that'll be her first rebound of the night.
No. Correct myself again. Sorry, it wasn't.
I thought I was wrong, but I was mistaken. 3-pointer, no good. Schluter got the rebound. Now what do we got? Ball's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Governors. Wow. And hey, we're going to do a line change. I love doing that when I'm trying to keep stats.
Looks like most of the starters are back in now.
Thank you. That helps.
I believe it's all of them. Yep.
As they'll go to work right away on offense. Back over now into the hands of Asifa. Over to the right side goes baseline and Cole. Cole put it up and good. Her first 2 points of the night, and it's 26-9.
Nifty little baseline drive from Cole.
Barry back out. Christopherson inside to Williger. Back to Barry. Barry dribbles it in. Free throw line. Back of the rim. No good. Rebound's going to come down to who else but the shortest girl on the court, Matea Cousins. Back and deflected out of bounds by Reese to Williger, who's having a good night. Williger, Williger with 10. And Dupree with 10. Ball's going to be tipped out of the hands of Cousins. Still loose, and Dupree's going to get another steal.
Well, that was Terwilliger that came up with it, so I don't know if you...
This shot, I give it to the girl who actually got it out.
Right on, who forced it.
Yeah. And she did all the hard work, right? Oh. All my stats are unofficial anyway. They don't go to anybody but me. And I put them across the radio as if they are gospel. Missed shot put up by Brooklyn Cole. As there's going to be a whistle and a foul. That foul is going to go against Ryan Berry her first.
Could give them halvesies.
Not in this program. So at the line shooting 2, Brooklyn Cole, her first one, front of the rim, back of the rim, then in.
26-10 now as the Rough Riders are in double digits with 1:44 to go.
Olsen ready to come in for Cole if she makes it. She does make it, so she will come in. Hey, they crossed the 10 mark. It's 26-11, like you said. 1:44 to go here in the second.
Actually, Pierre's been outscored 7-2 in the last several points.
CHS River Plains halftime show. We'll have your stats, so make sure you stay tuned. Bounce pass inside to Dupree. Dupree gets thrown to the floor. Back out, it's going to be another jump ball. Sioux Falls Roosevelt with the possession arrow. As they'll get the ball. Looks like we got Taylor coming in for Richter. Olsen's going to come out right away. Back in is Cole. Cole again with 3 fouls. They inbound it, gets it to Cousins. Matea Cousins now in the hands of Cole. Oh, we'll bring it up. Man-to-man full court. Christopherson on the defense there. It's McCall back over into the hands of the Seafoam. Cousins comes in from the free throw line, puts it up and good for two.
The Riders are starting to heat up now. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, that's 26-13. Dupree. Back over to Christopherson. Terwilliger goes up off the glass and wide.
Here needed that as they had been outscored 9-2 in the last few minutes. 28-13 now the score as Reese Terwilliger steps to the line to try to hit the 3-point play, convert on it.
Aubrey McCall's going to pick up that foul, her second. Terwilliger banks it, comes down into the hands of McCall. Her second rebound of the evening, 28-13 again, 46 seconds to go here till halftime. Let's see if it gets it up top. They're going to rotate quickly to Cole. Cole's going to dribble it in, float it up, and go.
35 seconds to go here in the second quarter. The band is starting to reassemble, so I got that to look forward to.
Very easy. They are a good band. It's just loud. Barry has it.
Small but mighty, I might add.
I love it, though. I mean, they do a good job. I love hearing good pep bands. If I wanted to listen to Flow Ride at halftime, I'd turn on the radio. Barry back over into the hands now of Taylor.
7 seconds.
It's Williger with the air ball. It goes out of bounds.
3.5 to go.
So a full court press on by the Governors. Somebody's going to have to break fast deep, and it's a seat from the news. As Cole's going to inbound. She'll get it to Johnson. Johnson can't get it off in time.
She hit it about 2 seconds after the buzzer. Yeah, she nailed it.
Oh, boy. So at halftime on your Wagner Auto scoreboard, it is Pierre 28. And there's that band. Sioux Falls, Roosevelt 15. Let's go back in 3 minutes with your CHS River Plains FM show right here on your Sports Center Media Group Sports Network.
The Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierre, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Crossing.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today? What if we said
The Fieldhouse in Pierre is your premier spot to watch all the sports from your local Govs and Lady Govs, as well as Buffs and Lady Buffs, all the way up to your favorite big league teams. Kick back and relax with a pizza, nachos, burgers, or one of our air-fried appetizers. Wash down the food with your pick from our array of premium beverages. Between the action, be sure to check out the unique and plentiful memorabilia throughout the building. We can't wait for you to come in and watch the games with us broadcast on liveticket.tv. The Fieldhouse in Pierre.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Todd Sandel today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
The word cooperative means working together for a common purpose. At Actegra Cooperative, we are dedicated to supporting the success of our farmers and the health of our communities for generations to come. Rooted in our communities, Actegra strives to instill dedication, determination, and integrity in everything we do, and that includes inspiring the next generation of agricultural leaders.
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
Welcome back to the Oahu Federal
Show against Spencer Gosh alongside Brock the Rock Greenfield. And you look a lot like the Rock.
Well, my hair is starting to look more and more like his.
Not necessarily. I'm grayer than you are, and I think you've got a decade on me almost.
Yeah, you might be grayer, but I'm losing it real fast.
Again, 28-15 the score on your Wagner Auto scoreboard. Let's take a look at some stats, shall we? As interesting game. Again, in the first, there wasn't much, as Roosevelt only scored 2 points. So Pierre is going to win the first quarter 22-2. Then in the second, Roosevelt outscores the Governors 13-6. So that brings us to the 28-15 clawback that we're at right now here at halftime. There's only ever been one lead, and that has been the Governors. Their largest lead of the contest was 22 points. They did go on a 24-point scoring, unanswered scoring streak. And then the away team went on a 6-point unanswered scoring streak. So taking a look, shooting percentages. Right now, the Rough Riders shooting 35% from the field, and Pierre shooting 43% from the field. 3-point range, the Governors are 2 of 9. The Rough Riders 1 of 6. Rebound-wise, it's the Sioux Falls Roosevelt Rough Riders winning the rebound contest. They've got 14, as the Governors only 10. Turnovers, Pierre 2 turnovers, 12 for Sioux Falls Roosevelt, 6 of which were forced by the Governors. Taking a look at individual scoring statistics, away team first. It's Matea Cousins 2, Brooklyn Cole with 6, Susan Olson with 3, Morgan Johnson with 2, Emma Adams with 2. Now for the Governors, it's Elise Christopherson with 2, Lennox 3 with 10, Ryan Berry with 2, Reese Wilger with 12, and Grace Richter with 2. Lead rebounder for the Governors is going to be Reese Wilger with 5. Behind her is Ryan Berry with 3. There's a look at your stats again. Your score here at halftime. It is Pierre 28, Paul Roosevelt at 15. Taking a look at other scores in the area right now at halftime. Pierre is down 37-31 against Paul Roosevelt in Sioux Falls. So we'll try to keep you abreast of that situation. Brian Oakland with the play-by-play there. We're going to send it back to the studio for 4 minutes. When we come back, we'll have your second half of high school girls basketball right here on KGFS.
Health, happiness, and home.
For over 70 years, Pitt's Design Build has earned our reputation locally for serving communities across South Dakota. We provide design and building services for schools, hospitals, churches, commercial offices, multifamily housing, and so much more. Pitt's Design Build is conveniently located in Pierre, Mitchell, and Sioux Falls to serve you and your organization. We bring value to our clients by facilitating the design and/or construction process. Give us a call today and check us out at pittsdesignbuild.com for a free building consultation.
Explore the 2023 Lincoln Navigator at Capital City Ford in Lincoln. Every time you approach your Lincoln, you'll receive a re-carpet welcome. Twin turbocharged 3.5 V6 engine with auto start stop technology. You'll travel confidently with technology that meets all your needs. Now you can get the 2023 Navigator for 5.9% at 72 months. Stop in to see the full vehicle lineup at Capital City Ford in Lincoln. Capital City Ford in Pierre, South Dakota.
Olson Plumbing in Pierre provides complete plumbing and drain cleaning services to commercial and residential customers. Olson Plumbing understands how the simple things in life are often the things we can't live without, and running water is the top of the list. Olson Plumbing offers 24/7 emergency services, and they can be at your location in under an hour in most cases. If you need help with your plumbing system, call Olson Plumbing 605-224-6436. Stay in a beautiful Black Hills vacation home, the Summit on Dancing Sky near Leeds, South Dakota, in the popular Powder House Pass development. It's a modern rustic design with over 5,000 square feet, 6 bedrooms, and 5 baths for you to enjoy. You'll get gorgeous views of the Terry Peak Mountain Range. There's a community pool to enjoy, and you're close to all the attractions like Deadwood, Sturgis, Spearfish, and a whole lot more. The Summit on Dancing Sky. Visit them at DancingSky.com.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet, or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
Welcome back to the Oahu Federal Credit Union Press Box.
Governors. So they'll get the ball coming out of the first half. Inbounding in at half court, it's going to be Elise Christofferson. Again, coming off a 13-6 run in favor of Roosevelt in the second. Here's got to get something going like they had in the first.
Taking a glance, we start with both starting fives. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. It's Christofferson over into the hands of Barry now. Barry will dribble it in, back out Christofferson to Terwilliger. Terwilliger back out to Barry. 3 in the way for Dupree. No good. Rebound's going to come down into the hands of number 3. It's Brooklyn Cole. Her third rebound. There's Asifa. Now Cole. Cole, Cousins. Still working that perimeter ball as they get into the hands of McCall. All over to the left side. There's Cole. Cole's going to dribble it in. She runs into double coverage. Back out into the hands of Johnson. Ooh, it should have been a dribble there. And inside, a layup goes up. It's going to be Brooklyn Cole. Can't get it to go. There's a whistle on a foul as that one's going to go against number 10. That is Lennox Dupree's first team foul of the quarter.
You know, the tail of that first half, in my estimation, was the turnovers. And I asked you off the air what the turnover situation was, and you said it was 12-2. Here picked up a lot of quick points off turnovers there, especially in that first quarter.
Well, one of the points that you've been making throughout the night is Pierre's kind of outsized, and I think it's showing in the rebounding. And rebounding right now in favor of Roosevelt, 15-10. That second one goes in for Cole. That's her 7th point. Ball's going to be loose. Terwilliger regains it. Back over to the hands of Barry. Barry bounce pass to Terwilliger. She goes up off the glass and right there.
Very, very nice look there.
30-16. Now Cole kicks it off into the hands of Cousins. Cousins is going to kick it into the hands of Terwilliger, and a wide open coast-to-coast goes Taylor for 2.
So once again, they show token press, and then they trap at half court, force the errant pass, and that leads to a quick 2.
Cole to bring it up now for Roosevelt, and she gets picked up at half court. Now Johnson floats it off into Cousins' hands. She'll dribble it in, put it up. Good little jump shot for Matea Cousins, her 4th point of the night. It's 32-18. Kurt Taylor. Now over to Christopherson. Squares up Dupree. Right corner. Bounce pass to Terwilliger. Terwilliger again. Power move. Off the glass. 16 for Reese. Saw her dad helping out with the free throws. Halftime.
Glad to see him getting some work out of him.
Yeah, finally. Johnson getting it off into the hands of Cole. Cole up top. There's Cousins. Cousins will dribble it in. Put a shoulder into Terwilliger, but back out.
Cole from about 22.
And I think that is her first three-pointer of the night.
Arrow pass from Barry into the hands of Cousins. Cousins looking to go coast to coast. Kicks it out to Cole.
Cole for three. Front of the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Asifa. She'll put it back up. Good.
34-23 now the score with 5:10 to go in the third quarter.
Like that, a 5-point run for Roosevelt. Now it is Taylor, rather. Dupree. Dupree's going to dribble it in and kick it back out. There's Barry. There's Christopherson, right side. Looks to Terwilliger, back out Dupree. Dupree's going to go in and lose it.
Gets tangled up with McCall.
Cousins. Well, now Johnson,
Cousins
deep three. No, sorry, Cousins had it. Deep three missed by Johnson into the hands of Terwilliger. Terwilliger's sixth. Barry dribbles it in just short of the three-point line. Can't get it to go. Rebound into the hands of Johnson. Her first. Cole with it now. She's got 10 points. Now Asifa. Back over into the hands of Cousins. Cousins tries to float it in. Hits it to Johnson. Johnson goes to the turf. And it's going to be a steal for Christopherson.
Dupree into Terwilliger back out to Dupree.
Christopherson over to Barry now up top. There's Christopherson. Bounce pass to Terwilliger. Gets it to Dupree. Dupree's got to save it. She does. There's Terwilliger. Free throw line right there.
Terwilliger now with 18 on the game. There's going to be a timeout.
As Coach Bebout wants to talk things over. Again, 36-23. No indication as to what it is. Oh, there we go. 36-23 in favor of Pierre as Egg Taker brings you your timeouts. Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Egg Taker cooperative today. Again, 36-23. Back in 60 seconds on KPFX.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Welcome back to the...
Welcome back out of the Egg Taker timeout. A full court press by the Governors was very effective and forced Sioux Falls Roosevelt now to call a timeout. To try to save the possession again, Egg Taker brings you your timeouts. As 3:39 to go here in the third, it's 36-23. Taking a look at some other scores in girls AA. O'Gorman on top of Mitchell right now, earlier today, handing Mitchell their second loss. 51-35. Sioux Falls Jefferson over Aberdeen Central in the fourth, 51-23. Rapid City Central on top of Sioux Falls Lincoln, 58-24. Brookings on top of Sturgis Brown, 45-13. And again here, it's 36-23. As the ball gets inbounded into Asifa, it's going to be tipped out of bounds. They'll say last touch by the Governors. So 29 on the shot clock. Again, they've got, 10 seconds to get it across, right? Cole's going to bring it across. She gets it there, and there's Cousins. Back over to Johnson, now into the game for the Rough Riders. Johnson came in for Johnson.
Johnson.
Cole came up. Brand recognition. Back over to Johnson. Now Cousins. Cousins will dribble it around the perimeter. Over now into the hands of number 41, Brooklyn Rose. 1 second on the shot clock as Johnson tries to put it up. And she's going to hit the rim, but it's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say last touched by the Rough Riders, so the Governors get one their way, I would say. Richter over into the hands of Barry. Barry, there's Terwilliger, there's Christopherson. Back to Barry. Ooh, Barry squared up. Thought she was going to take it. Christopherson, nice penetration move to open up Reese Terwilliger for her 20th point of the night. 38-23. Full court press on as they get it off over to Cousins. Cousins will get it across. The time straight now for the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Johnson down to the left corner, forces it into Cole. Up top.
Correction, that's Susan Olson. You renamed her.
Now we give it to
38-25 now the score.
Elizabeth
brings it up.
Sifa is going to pull one in. After getting the rebound, she now has 4. Dupree, right side. It's Christopherson up top. Into the hands of Terwilliger. Terwilliger, there's Barry. Barry's going to dribble it up. Fire one from the free throw line. Back of the rim, no good. And coming down with it's going to be Cousins. She's going to get called for a double dribble, the 15th turnover. Substitutions, we've got 33 and 24.
Sifa and Cousins come out.
Well, 38-25 the score. We've got just under 2 minutes to go here in the third. Stofferson inbounds, wide open jump shot for Barry. We'll put it in and good. The odd thing of the night is Barry only has 4 points, and that is rare. How about that, though? Great steal for Christopherson. He bounces it into the hands of Dupree. Back the other way. Dupree with it now. Gets it over to Barry. Or, sorry, that was Richter. Now Barry. Barry goes over to Christopherson. There is Terwilliger. Back over to Barry. Barry hasn't shot a 3 yet either. Dupree. He'll dribble it in. Look at that. Wide open baseline. Beautiful move by Lennox Dupree for her 12th point of the contest, 42-25. Another steal for Barry. She goes up right there. And Barry now with 6, 44-25. And tight defense as a timeout for Sioux Falls Roosevelt. As looks like they're getting ready for a line change as well. We'll try to figure that at the halftime break. As they take or break your halftime or your timeouts back in 30 seconds. HFX.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit.
Institutions come in for the Rough Riders as starting 5 back in. They will inbound the basketball. Opposite side of the court. As it's a man-to-man full court press for the Governors. Gets it to Cole. Governors will pull it back. 105. Cole will bring it up. Now into the hands of Cousins. Ooh, Cousins picks it up a little early. Now over to Johnson. Johnson will regain control. Back over to Cole. Cole up top. Cousins for 3. Right there.
44-28 with 45 seconds to go in the third quarter here.
There's about a 8-second difference between shot clock and the game clock. Barry over to Dupree. Dupree, wide open baseline. Back upside. There's Terwilliger. Terwilliger fires one. Front of the rim, no good.
I think that was Cousins that got a hand up and changed her shot at the last second.
So Cole with it. The Rough Riders get a chance to try to drop this deficit. Put it in. 16 anyway.
15 seconds to go here.
Johnson puts it to the ground. Richter, tight defense. As Johnson tries to go all the way. Back out, there's the Sifa. 5, 4, 3, 2, one. Johnson floats it up before the buzzer. Can't get it to go. And that is how the third quarter will end. On your Wagner Auto scoreboard, it is Pierre 44 and Sioux Falls Roosevelt 28. Back in 60 seconds into the fourth quarter of high school girls basketball. Live from Pierre right here on your sports leader, the DRG Media Group Sports Network.
Xander Auto.
Now's your chance for a great deal on smoking fast fiber internet from Venture Communications. Upgrade to the speed you need, up to 1 gig. And with whole home Wi-Fi included as part of your service, experience no-lag gaming, your favorite music, web surfing, HD video streaming, and connect to the latest smart devices. If you're ready for an upgrade, call or visit Venture Communications online.
Allied Plumbing and Heating is your contact for business, farm, commercial, and residential plumbing needs located in Pierre. No job is too big or small for Allied. Put our over 50 years of experience to work for you. At Allied Plumbing and Heating, the only surprise we want for our customers is how fast they get the job done. That's why we offer free estimates on every single service, no hidden charges. Give them a call today at Allied Plumbing and Heating. Remember, you can rely on your allies.
Welcome back to the
Smart grocery shopping takes a little bit of TLC. Dakota Mart in Pierre is thrifty, local, and convenient. Shop Dakota Mart for the freshest produce, highest quality meats, and delicious bakery items. And shopping Dakota Mart is easier because of the spacious aisles. Everything's easy to find, and you have a clean shopping environment. Dakota Mart Good Neighbor Pharmacy offers free delivery and mail out too. Thrifty, local, convenient. Dakota Mart in Pierre, your hometown neighborhood market.
This Governor Sports Moment is brought to you by the independent insurance team at Fisher Rounds and Associates of Pierre. 2013 marked the return of Pierre Governor basketball to the ranks of state champions. The Governors opened the 2012-13 season losing 4 of their first 6 games by a total of 10 points. But they turned their season around, losing only once by 1 point in January and February, and went through the postseason undefeated to become the 4th state champion in Pierre basketball history. The 2012-13 Governor basketball team, one of Pierre's finest. This Governor Sports Moment has been brought to you by Fisher Rounds and Associates of Pierre.
Welcome back. Out of the quarter break. It's 47-28 now. Dupree will go down, be fouled. Has that foul. One against number 25. That's Johnson's first. So back to the way now for Sioux Falls Roosevelt. It's 47-28. Traveling violation this time by Cousins. In favor of Pierce. 7:07 to go here in this ball game.
There was a lot of action while we were offline. I'm glad we didn't have to call it, actually. But Dupree did.
Yeah,
the 3-point play.
Wouldn't have been able to keep up. Right now, the final in Sioux Falls, Roosevelt, they over Pierce 68-61. Keeping us abreast of that game. Inside pass to Taylor. Taylor's shot is blocked.
Taylor tried to go up amongst the trees. Lots of arms in the way of that shot.
They're whistling a foul. They're going to put that one against. Oh, is that Cole? That'll be her 4th.
Rose back into the game, as is Olsen. They replaced McCall and Johnson.
As the Governors will inbound. With it now is Taylor. Taylor tries to get it into Williger. Ball's still loose. Ball's on the floor. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a turnover for Pierre. That's their 6th. Anytime you can keep the turnovers down below 10, it's a little bit all right. Rose to inbound in the hands of Olsen. There's Dupree. Dupree will get it off to Barry. Barry will float it up off the glass and good.
Well, you said a little bit ago she had only had 4 points at that point. Since then, she's put up 4 more, so now she's at 8. More characteristic of her output.
Rose with it now. Needs help. Look at that jump ball situation. Possession here in favor of the Governors. As right there to wrap it up is Graceland Taylor.
I don't think I've seen this many jump balls since I refereed a 5th grade game. Cheapers. Tangling it up, tying it up a lot.
Must be one of the new strategies I've actually seen a lot, especially in girls basketball. Back over to Dupree, into the hands of Terwilliger. Oh, Terwilliger looks backside, and she's going to throw it away. Her 2nd turnover. 7th turnover for the Governors. How about 12 steals for Pierre, huh?
They've been doing it on the defensive end, and Roosevelt has committed some unforced turnovers as well.
About 8. So with that, Rose has it into the hands of Cousins. Now Olsen. Oh, how about the deflection for Richter?
That was Ryan Berry, and then Reese Terwilliger came up with it.
So Berry will kick it off. Now into the hands of Dupree. Back to Berry. Over to Christopherson, inside Terwilliger. Up top, there's Taylor. Inside, free throw line is Berry right there.
He's on fire.
Apparently, she wanted to make all her points in the fourth to make a statement. 51-28, 5:13 to go here in this game. Cousins with it now. Almost taken away yet once again by Taylor. Ball is going to be thrown away by Cole. Substitutions come in. We've got 24 and 33.
It's Brianna Sargent into the game. She is a senior. Measured in at 5'7". And who else did you say?
33. The Adams.
Oh, okay. For the Riders.
Nice pass inside. Wide open. Dupree. Oh, can't get it to go. We'll come back the other way. Trying to go all the way with it. It's going to be
Sargent with the steal there.
Yeah, Dupree with it. Into the hands of Berry. Back over to Sargent. Terwilliger, Berry. There's Taylor. Taylor goes over to the other side. Sargent for sure gets credit for the coolest shoes on the court.
I was just thinking the same.
3 in the way for Taylor. There it is. Berry's it. She can now hunt with that after the South Dakota legislature passed the pink color law. 54-28.
So I get a screenshot today. Ryan Maher was wearing a pink vest on the floor, of all things. Terwilliger comes away with the rebound. It's it to Dupree. She brings it across the timeline and has Berry at the top of the key.
Terwilliger needs 3 more to get the double-double. Somebody shoot it and let her just rebound and put back a couple of them. Dupree back over to the hands of Sargent. They're going to continue to work that perimeter. Quick passes. Terwilliger up with it. Go get the rebound. Oh, couldn't get it. And the rebound that time came down to number 24, Caitlin Join. The first rebound of the contest. Rose has it. Oh, a few steps. Okay, doesn't one of them have to be a pivot foot? Burr Cole. We'll go to the top of the key. Back up top, there's Rose for 3. No good. Terwilliger on the rebound. Is it wrong? I'm cheering for the...
You're just cheering for stats.
30-second timeout.
Agnostic on who's doing all the scoring and stuff. Yes.
Hey, Dagra brings you your timeouts back in 30 seconds right here on KGFA.
You asked for it. Nonstop flights between Pierre and Minneapolis. Now you can book nonstop flights from Pierre to Minneapolis and Denver on Denver Air Connection. 1-hour flights on 50-passenger jets with fares starting at just $119 one way. Seats are limited and restrictions apply. Business, pleasure, a game, a winter getaway. It's easy when you fly from Pierre. Visit DenverAirConnection.com/Expedia to book your trip today. Skip the drive. Fly from Pierre Regional Airport. Minneapolis flights begin November 30th.
Welcome back to the Oahe Fred.
Governors will get the ball to start us off. Sargent inbounds to Berry. We got another Governor into the game. I didn't see a license plate. Williams out.
One. That's Paige Scorer. She's a 5'8" sophomore.
It's going to be Governor ball as they go around to Sargent. Sargent now has a travel.
Grace Richter gets run up for the travel there. Sargent checks back out, and we got Lavin Price now on the floor.
So Berry's coming out of the game as well.
I was wrong. Sargent is not out of the game. Rose gets away with a little bit of an elbow there.
Into the hands of Adams. Adams going to turn around, put it up. Oh, in and out, no good. Rebound's going to come down to Sargent. 54-28. Right now, Sioux Falls Roosevelt shooting 36% from the field as opposed to Pierre's 52. It's not a bad stat, is it?
No, it's not.
Taylor in the hands of Sargent. Now, back over. Richter, Sargent.
Now Price.
Spore gets it off to Taylor. Taylor will dribble it in. Put it up and good.
Nice drive there.
Grayson Taylor's 7-point of the night. With $1:53 to go here in this game, 56-28. Coast to coast goes Rose. Rose tries to go backside. She will. And it's going to be deflected, tipped out of the hands of the Rough Riders. Coast to coast goes number 23. That's Grace Richter. She can't get it to come down.
Molly Olson checks into the game, replacing Gracelyn Taylor.
What number is that? 5?
Yep. And Addison Soma is going to check in. She's a 5'8 junior. Molly Olson, a 5'6 freshman. Blavin Price, a 5'2 senior.
So the Governors have Spore, kicks it back out. There's Price. Sargent dribbles it in. And work that outer perimeter as they try to find something. Olsen in the hands of Spore.
10 seconds to shoot.
9, 8, 7. Back to Sargent. Sargent, picks up her dribble early and gets it inside to Spore, but Spore can't get it up. It'll be a shot clock violation for the Governors. 1:09 to go here in the fourth. 56-28 to score.
Doing the inbound.
Roosevelt to inbound.
Rose bringing it up.
Rose has it. She'll kick it off now into the hands of number 24, Doohan. Doohan will kick it up top. Back over to Rose. Rose fires a deep three. Side of the rim, no good. Doesn't hit the backboard, so the shot clock's still going. Now firing it up will be
Emma Adam, I believe. Adams. The other Roosevelt Rough Rider on the floor now is Madeline Hall-Graham.
Price will try a three. Side of the rim, no good. It's going to go out of bounds.
On the 31.8 seconds here in the fourth quarter.
And it looks like it's going to be a 16-point lead, at least for the Governors, as they might pick up the win.
26,
sorry, rather.
That's all right. I know where you went to school.
On them. They closed it. Whoa, Rose takes a few steps. Gets it inside to Adams. Adams will put it up. That one rolls in and good. How about Emma Adams now with 6? 15 seconds. Should be a one-shot opportunity. As Price will hang on to it. Now top to Spore. Sargent.
They're going to eat the clock and almost good.
Soma. Now Price. And that's the game. Your final on your Wagner Auto scoreboard. It is Pierre 56. Sioux Falls Roosevelt at 32. What do you say we come back in 3 minutes to wrap things up right here on your sports leader, the DRG Media Group Sports Network.
The team at Family.
This is for all you DIY customers out there. All 9 Grosenberg locations are offering 15% off You Can Do It promotion on residential riding lawnmower belts, blades, and home maintenance kits now through May 15th, 2024. Grosenberg Implement wants all their DIY customers to feel confident and prepared for the upcoming mowing season with the maintenance parts you need to get your equipment in shape. Take advantage of Grosenberg's DIY promotion and save 15% on riding lawnmower belts, blades, and home maintenance kits now through May 15th, 2024. Some exclusions do apply.
Dano's Marine in Fort Pierre is your one-stop shop for all things boats and watercraft. They are your local Vexus and Alumacraft boat dealer. Some of the best boats on the water. Dano's also offers a full line of services to maintain your boat out of the water so you can enjoy more time on the water. Their certified technicians proudly service Yamaha, Mercury, and Evergreen motors. Stop in today to visit about your next watercraft. Dano's Marine, proud sponsor of Pierre and Fort Pierre athletics and events.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
When you're thinking of a new or used car, motorcycle, pickup, or RV, think of us. We make all sorts of vehicle loans. We can set you up with payments that fit your budget. So if you have getting some new wheels in mind, stop by and see us. We'll get you the right loan. Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. We're big on you.
We're small enough to know your name, but we're big on you.
Dimmick Cheese has been making handmade artisan cheese for over 90 years and has over 25 flavors of cheese. Stop by the store for sampling of all the cheeses. The store also offers several South Dakota made products. And at the store, find Remedy Brewing on tap. Dimmick Cheese offers gift boxes and fundraisers are available. To find out more, go to the website dimmickdairy.com or call 605-928-3833. And don't forget to check your local grocery store for their premium cheeses and cheese spreads. Dimmick Cheese.
Scott Darno with Lee Real Estate in Pierre is ready to help you find your dream home. There are 10 things you need to do to buy or sell your home. Number 1, call him at 605-220-2676, and he'll handle the other 9. As your resident realtor on a bike, he will make buying or selling your home feel like a walk in the park, not an Ironman triathlon. Find him on Facebook or email scott@LeeRealEstatePierre.com. Lee Real Estate and Scott are proud sponsors of Central South Dakota Youth Sports and Events broadcast on Live Ticket TV. Welcome back to the Oahe.
That energy waste with a full range of insulated, weather-tight garage doors. Their residential garage doors give you insulated performance at an uninsulated price. And their Thermocore insulated steel doors give commercial buildings the energy efficiency they demand today. Find out more. Call Overhead Door Company of Pierre at 1-800-649-9905 and put a stop to the garage door energy thief.
All right, welcome back here. Once again, the final 56-32 has the Governors able to crank out another win, their final win of the regular season here at TF Riggs. Taking a look at the stats in the first quarter, it was 22-2 in favor of Pierre. Then the Rough Riders are getting on a 13-6 run in the second. In the third, the Governors will maintain control, 16-13. And then in the fourth, it's 12-4 to bring us to that 56-32 game. Largest lead of the night was Pierre for 28 points. And the longest unanswered scoring streak for the Governors, 24 points. Governors are going to shoot an amazing 51% from the field as opposed to the 38% for the Rough Riders. Behind the arc, the Governors go 3 of 2 at 25%. Rough Riders, 3 of 15 at 20%. Rebound-wise, Rough Riders are going to control the boards 23-15. And turnovers, it's Pierre staying under that 10 mark, had 9 turnovers for them. And the Lady Rough Riders, 23 turnovers on that side. Taking a look at individual scoring statistics first. For Sioux Falls Roosevelt, we've got Cousins at 7, Cole at 10, 4 for Asifa, 3 for Olson, 2 for Johnson, 6 for Adams. Lead rebounder for the Rough Riders, 4 apiece for Cousins and Olson. Now for the hometown team, the Pierre Governors, Christofferson will check out on the night with 2 points, Dupree with 15, Berry with 10, Terwilliger with 20, 7 for Taylor and 2 for Richter. Lead rebounder for the Governors, it's going to be Terwilliger with 8 as she falls short 2 of the double-double. And there's a look. Steal-wise, though, that's kind of an interesting statistic. Berry, of course, will lead the way with 4. 3 for Reese Terwilliger, 3 for Elise Christofferson, 2 steals for Lennox Dupree, and 2 for Gracelyn Taylor. So there's a look at your stats here. Again, for the on the Wagner Auto scoreboard, the final was 56-32. What do you think, Brock?
Well, I'll tell you what, you pointed it out a couple times. Pierre had the 24-point run there right at the beginning of the game after the Rough Riders put up the first two. Pierre then took a 24-2 lead. They won by 24 points. You know, the Rough Riders did not take care of the ball. Pierre they forced a lot of turnovers. They took advantage of other mishandles and what have you. But if not for that 24-point run, we're in overtime right now.
Yeah.
That's kind of a dumb way of putting it, but
you know, if it wasn't for the 24 points they scored, boy, it'd be a close game.
But the other, and I'll tell you, you teed it up at the beginning of the game talking about Roosevelt's record as compared with Sturgis. Roosevelt now falls to 4-16, and Pierre runs their record to 14-6. I see Coach Kirk Bebout is about to join you, so I'm going to relinquish my headset.
What's that? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, thank you. All right, we're going to bring a couple of ladies up to talk to us, I guess Coach Bebout said. And rightfully so. What a great game they had. Let's take a look at some scores while we do this. O'Gorman again on top of Mitchell. That's number 1 and number 2 plan. O'Gorman 51-35. In fact, O'Gorman averaging winning by 29 points per game. So again, man, Sioux Falls O'Gorman is a little tough this year, huh?
They sure are. Mitchell is too, and you never know. I mean, you get down to the last, this part of the season, and that's when champions rise up and emerge. So I'm not going to say that 16-point win that they put up is going to be representative of how the tournament's going to play out. You just never know.
Well, and you want to talk about the Governors right now, the type of job that they're doing in terms of defensive. Holy smokes. Tonight they were Johnny on the spot. They forced a ton of turnovers, and they replay some of the games that they lost earlier on in the season. I don't know that it's going to go the way it went.
They were definitely scrapping tonight. One of my observations, at one point I looked up at the board. Terwilliger had 20 points. Dupree had 15. Who else? Barry had 10. And then somebody chipped in with 7.
Grayson Taylor.
And she was replaced by a sub late in the game, but I thought she had a shot at putting 4 girls from Pierre in double digits tonight, but 3 people in double figures. That's pretty impressive. Nice balance for Pierre, and going into the tournament, they've shown that they can score inside, they can score outside. They've got a lot of different weapons, so I think they have a lot to look forward to down the stretch here.
So taking a look at some other scores, again, we were talking about Sturgis. They're going to lose to Brookings 54-20. So Sturgis having a bit of a difficult year, so they've got to win one more. So Sioux Falls Roosevelt, sorry, I keep kicking your cord. Sioux Falls Roosevelt still could be in this fight. Again, Rapid City Central over Sioux Falls Lincoln 50-29. Sioux Falls Jefferson over Aberdeen Central 59-29. Spearfish on top of Yankton 60-41. And with under a minute to go here in the fourth, Rapid City Stevens on top of Sioux Falls Washington 51-41. Wanted to take a peek quick over to the boys' side of things. Harrisburg over Watertown tonight 53-37. Sioux Falls Jefferson over Aberdeen Central 65-34. Sioux Falls Roosevelt 68, Pierre Riggs 61. Well, a tough decision there. Mitchell on top of O'Gorman 31-27 at halftime. And that is all they have for games that are playing yet right now. So we will have more of this information for you as we continue on. We're going to take another 3-minute break. When we come back, we will hopefully have a few girls to interview here in here again, your final on your Real Tough Farm Equipment, or Wagner Auto Scoreboard, wrong station. It is 56-32. I have covered 3 stations now. 56-32, the final in favor of here. We'll go back.
Plus, you got all the voices in your head complicate things too.
Yeah, I wish they would. At least one of them would quiet down. Let's go back in 3 minutes right here on your sports leader, the DRG Media Group Sports Network.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Titan Machinery is actively hiring service technicians to our Case IH team in Highmore, Miller, and Pierre. Whether you are an experienced technician or looking to start your career, Titan has a spot for you. Earn a competitive pay with the potential to make upwards of 6 figures. Titan Machinery offers company HSA and 401k contributions, free single health care, and a generous tool allowance. For more information, log into titanmachinery.com/careers or contact Titan Machinery, your Case IH dealer, at 701-356-0130.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
For over 130 years, Bank West has earned long-term customer relationships by continually adapting to current customer needs while never losing touch with its South Dakota roots. With all our branches and our corporate offices firmly rooted in South Dakota, you can count on Bank West for solutions and service backed by hometown values. We've been there and we'll be there. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed. Learn more at bankwest-sd.bank. Member FDIC.
Synergy Sign Company, the area's newest sign company in Platte. We offer signage solutions for your business, from custom signs and banners to digital displays, autographics, and more. We'll help your business create a memorable impression. Synergy Sign Company, from custom signs to digital displays. Give us a call at 605-337-2686 or visit us online at synergysignco.com.
At Jan Bussey Ford in Highmore, they've been building partnerships for life by treating customers right, offering a low-pressure sales process, no haggling over price, passing low overhead savings on, and providing a Ford-certified service department fixing it right the very first time. If you're looking for a new Ford, a quality pre-owned vehicle, a new or used ATV, or a trailer, stop by Jan Bussey Ford in Highmore and experience the difference.
Jan Bussey Ford, building partnerships for life.
Welcome back to the Award.
Welcome back once again, TF Riggs High School. We've got a couple of players, a couple of juniors here. We've got Gracelyn Taylor and Grace Richter. I'm going to screw it up. I'll probably just call you Grace. It's the Grace Show here. All right. And okay, so first of all, we'll go to you, Gracelyn. What a night you had, shooting 50% from the field. Is that something? I mean, you're one of two from the three-point line. You shoot a lot of threes throughout the season?
I've started shooting a lot more as the season goes on, but.
And is that something that's welcome? Is that a plan? I mean, when you guys practice that, is that something that you guys practice that if there's nothing open on the inside and you're open, fire it, see if something opens up?
Yeah, I said as long as it's a good shot and no one's guarding you, and there's not like a better shot from inside than you can shoot.
That's way better than what my coach said. You want to know what my coach said? Absolutely not. I don't care what you say. If you're not shooting from 4 feet out, don't shoot. And again, we've also got Richter here. Grace, another great game. One of the great attributes that you had tonight, you were very, very, very fast out there. Made a comment a couple of times about your speed. Defensively, how do you do that without just absolutely getting gassed?
Just a lot of practice going up and down the court. That's my specialty, I guess.
Taking a look, you've got... of course, I don't have that stat in my hand. Taylor, 2 steals on the contest. Is that another thing that you work on?
Yeah, I think so. Me and Grace are both really good at like jumping the passes, knowing where it's going to go. And I think we're both quick enough to do that.
So, girls, both of you, were you on the team that went to the championship last year?
Yes.
You were. So what does it mean this year to know that you're knocking on the door of the Sodak 16? Looks like you're going to have a favorable matchup there. You might get another trip at the big show. What's that mean for you?
I think it shows how much work we put in and like how we value our teammates and how we all just stuck together and are all working for a common goal.
All right, and one more year left, so a lot of rebuilding going on. So again, I want to wish you guys the best of luck going on in the future, and thank you so much for speaking with me today.
Thank you.
All right, again, that is Gracelyn and Grace Richter, Gracelyn Taylor and Grace Richter for your post-game interviews. And again, a big thank you. Couldn't be more grateful for you guys coming all the way up. Now go shower. Just kidding. So again, they had a wonderful job, and what a way to end this regular season with a win here at home. Hey guys, we want to make sure we thank our sponsors. Your pregame show brought to you by Bank West. Again, your keys to our starting lineup, Montana Dakota Utilities. Officials brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection. Your tip-off, Dakota Mart, Fort Pierre. Your timeout, Taker, Siege at River Plains. Your halftime show, Family Dental up here in Gettysburg during the post-game show. Hey, we got to give a player of the game away. I forgot to do that. What do you say we hear from Bauman Lumber right now as they bring you the player of the game?
When you need building supplies, there's no need to go anywhere except to Bauman Lumber in Fort Pierre. Bauman Lumber is locally owned and offers quality products, expert advice, free estimates, and free local delivery for large or small projects. Whether it's a home improvement project, remodel job, or all new construction, they even welcome special orders. Quality building materials and affordable prices for residential or commercial projects can be found at Bauman Lumber, 1223 Sale Barn Road, Fort Pierre, or call 223-9762.
And your Bauman Lumber player of the game goes to Reese Terwilliger here tonight. What a night she had. Again, putting up 20 points for, and listen, yes, Reese is used to putting up big numbers, 20 points, 8 rebounds. She's got 3 steals rather. One deflect, she did a great job. But what the story is she did a great job against girls that all sized her up very, very well. So those are big numbers when you're talking about girls your size or bigger underneath. So again, congratulations, Reese Terwilliger. You are the Venture Communications player, or Bauman Lumber player of the game. This is my last regular season too.
It sounds like your first. No,
it does.
Reese.
At least I didn't say touchdown tonight.
The one thing I'll say about Reese is she is one of the strongest girls I've ever seen play the post. She is just solid down there. So
she uses her size to her advantage, and that is something you don't see a lot in girls basketball. I mean, I don't mean to drain it around, but a lot of times the bigger girls, my daughter's one of them. She's playing in high school right now. They're timid. They're usually the more timid ones, but not Reese. She's a fighter, and she's going to make it count if she can make it happen.
Yep. So credit the Pierre Governors with a really nice team win here tonight. A whole lot of people contributing in a lot of different ways. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We appreciate that. We like bringing you these games, but I also want to send a shout out to all of those people who are sponsors of this broadcast. Make sure that you stop in, thank them for helping to bring you the ball games and support those businesses.
Absolutely. Could have said it better. Thank you very much, Brock. So on behalf of Brock, William Wilson back at the studio, I'm Spencer Goss signing off from TF Riggs. God bless, and we'll see you next time.